came to pass that on the eve of the Von Haessler Doctrine Christmas special, Santa Claus himself signed his name on the dotted line and agreed to make an appearance on the show. With that, Father Christmas was on his way to the WSB studios. But look out, Santa. There is danger ahead.
The Von Haessler Doctrine 2019 Christmas Special, starring Eric Von Haessler and his Doctrinaires, Tim Andrews, Autumn Fisher, Greg Russ, Jared Yamamoto, and English Nick, featuring Chris Chandler, Dave Baker, Christina Akeland, Randy Drake, Fred Blankenship, musical legends Drivin' and Cryin', and very special guest, Santa Claus. All on the Von Haessler Doctrine Christmas Special 2019. Please welcome your host, me, Eric Von Haessler. Thank you, and welcome to the Von Haessler Doctrine Christmas Special. Very quickly, you know all of these people. I'm sure that you are entertained by all these people. Please make them all welcome. Tim Andrews, ladies and gentlemen. Autumn Fisher is here. English Nick is here. The handsomest producer in all of producery, Jared Yamamoto, is here. Hey, where's Greg? Is anybody, I don't even, does he even know? Is he here? Have you seen him at all?
Yeah, he was.
I don't even think anybody. I haven't even really seen him. I don't know where he is. I just assumed he'd be here when we got up here.
He's here every year.
Kid never fails to let me down.
Sorry to interrupt, folks. This is Chris Chandler in the WSB Newsroom. Breaking news here, and this is going to affect everybody listening. Getting reports just now that Santa Claus has been abducted and is being held hostage. Santa kidnapped, held hostage. Just got the one line so far. There's no word who the captor or captress could be. You have heard Santa Claus on his way here to WSB to be in the Von Haessler Doctrine Christmas Special. But now we don't know whether he'll ever get here. It's very much in question. Santa Claus taken hostage on his way to Atlanta. We'll keep you up to date as the story unfolds.
Well, that sounds rather grim, and I would hate to say this, but without Santa, I don't think we have much of a show. But look, we'll just we'll forge on.
What are we gonna do?
We'll forge ahead. Is what we'll do.
I don't know.
I have a lap.
I don't think I can do it.
Don't be afraid.
I don't think I can do it.
Don't be afraid, children.
I don't think I can do it.
Listen. I bet it's going to be okay, Tim. It's going to be all right. Listen. We don't even know how bad it is.
I could be old Saint Nick if you want.
We could try.
If you want.
No,
that's not the same.
It's not the same.
Santa's not British.
Please.
Oh my, this is bad news indeed. Santa Claus taken hostage on his way to WSB. The world wondered how this could happen. Who would abduct Kris Kringle? But it wasn't long before the world found out.
Hi, boys and girls. You're wondering where Santa Claus is, aren't you? I'll tell you where Santa is. He's right here. And you may be wondering, why have I kidnapped Santa? Well, I'll tell you why. It's because you do not care, Eric Von Haessler. You've paid zero attention to me over the past few months, and now you're out there with your friends in the live lounge. You didn't even notice that I shaved a mustache. A mustache this hideous is usually the first sign of mental decline. And you didn't pick up on it. What's that? What, a cookie? You want a cookie? Here you go, Santa. Here's a cookie. No. There's your cookie. Why don't you eat it?
Greg, for heaven's sakes, why are you doing this?
I could tell you, but I'd rather sing to you.
It's Christmas. You have your family. You've got your friends and the presents. They never end. But me, I'm alone. I just sit at home with nothing on my mind and no one in my heart. Where did I go wrong? I've tried to fix what's broken inside, but it didn't work. And now there will be no Christmas Day. If I have my way, there will be no joy on Christmas Day. If I have my way, the children will not play on Christmas Day. Stay away. It's all gray. Eric von Haessler, do you understand when I say there will be no Christmas Day? Santa? I know where he is. He's with me. And this is where he'll stay, because there will be no Christmas Day.
While it's true the whole world had been stunned by the news of Santa's abduction by disgruntled doctrinaire Greg Russ, back at WSB Radio, the show must go on, and Eric von Haessler forges ahead.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, Christmas is always special, but this is truly special to me. As you may or may not know, last year I wrote my very first Christmas song. And I sang it last year, and admittedly, I'm not the greatest singer in the world. By the way, a round of applause. Lyrics by Eric von Haessler. Original music, Chris Chandler, your news update man. So, but that Haessler-Chandler joint is now in the history books, and as the years go by, I want different types of people to record this song. And my good friend, Nick Parsons, and his good friend, Randy Drake, recorded this song in sort of a Trans-Siberian Orchestra kind of way. So ladies and gentlemen, with Thismas Is My Kind of Christmas, please welcome the PDO. job. Great job.
Awesome.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, this Christmas season has gotten even more special because Channel 2's Fred Blankenship has agreed to not only be a part of our special this year, but to read the Christmas classic, 'Twas the Night Before Christmas. Ladies and gentlemen, Fred Blankenship.
The Night Before Christmas. This is a classic, boys and girls. 'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. And Mama, in her kerchief, and I, in my cap, had just settled down for a long winter's nap. When out on the lawn there arose such a clatter, I sprang from the bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters, and threw up the sash. The moon on the breast of the new-fallen snow gave the luster of midday to objects below. When what to my wondering eyes should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer. With a little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be Saint Nick. Ooh. More rapid than eagles, his coursers they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them my name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donner and Blitzen. To the top of the porch, to the top of the wall, now dash away, dash away, dash away all. As dry leaves that before the wild hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle, mount to the sky. So up to the housetop, the coursers they flew, with the sleigh full of toys, and St. Nicholas too.
Welcome to the seasonal game show that everybody loves. It's time to match your wits on Who Knows Christmas! I'm your announcer, Tim Timmy, and here's your host, Eric Von Haessler!
Welcome, contestants. Welcome. Thank you, Tim Timmy. I appreciate you. And we have a great match today. Today from WSB, Team Traffic will be going against Team News. But first, let me say welcome to Jay Black. We have Jay Black here for no good reason. Say hello, Jay.
Hello, for no good reason.
Jay Black is here. He's in the house. Jared Yamamoto will be keeping time and keeping track of who's winning.
Got a big responsibility over here, Eric.
And English Nick is here just to say hello.
How many points do I get?
You get no points for sitting there. There's no way for you to win or lose. Who do we have amongst Team Traffic this morning?
Oh, that's right, Eric. Let's meet our contestants from Team Traffic. She's lovely. She's wearing a Santa hat. It's Veronica Harrell.
Veronica Harrell. That's awesome. That's Veronica Harrell. Who else do we have on Team Traffic?
He landed his helicopter on top of the building. It's WSB traffic guru, Doug Turnbull.
Timmy, who do we have representing Team News? I'm sorry.
Well, there she is. She's wearing her vest. She's ready. She's festive and festive. It's WSB news person, Michelle Wright.
Kind of sounds like you forgot your name there for a moment. I didn't want to bring that up. And who else do we have on Team News?
Last but not least, he's the one newsman in Atlanta you can still depend on, WSB's Chris Cam.
Every question in round one is worth 10 points. Contestants, are we ready for round one?
Yeah,
Let's bring it on.
Where's the wheel?
Well, the wheel.
I want to spin the wheel because I want to say big money.
We don't spin the wheel until round 3. There will be a wheel.
Also, there's no whammy.
All right, contestants, now just ring in as fast as you can when you know the answer. Which popular Christmas beverage is also called milk punch? It's Team Traffic.
Eggnog.
Eggnog it is. That's correct. I told you some are easy, some are a little more difficult. How many ghosts show up in A Christmas Carol? 4 is absolutely correct. Team News. The movie Miracle on 34th Street is based on a real-life department store. Wait, you cannot buzz in before you can. Well, I assumed it. Okay, go ahead. Now you know. But Team News, go ahead. Macy's it is. In Home Alone, where are the McAllisters going on vacation when they leave Kevin behind? Team News.
Paris, France.
That is correct. I'm glad you threw in France because Paris could have been anywhere.
Texas.
Could have been anywhere. In the classic How the Grinch Stole Christmas, the Grinch was described with 3 words. What are those words? Team Traffic.
Stink, stank, stunk.
That is very good. Yes, it is. I was never a big fan of the Grinch. Nick, do you like the Grinch?
Well, I didn't grow up with the Grinch that much. So
They didn't show the Grinch in England.
Not as much.
No, really? I find the Grinch to be a little bit negative. As a kid, for some reason, I really didn't enjoy it all that much. But I guess a lot of people liked it. I've never seen the Jim Carrey movie.
Survived a little on too much who hash there, Eric.
Well, not until my teen years. Jay Black, I don't know why you just sitting back there for no reason. Are you a big
reason at all?
Big Grinch fan?
No.
Do you like Christmas at all? Okay, wanted to make sure. Timmy, you enjoy the Christmas?
Oh, I love Christmas. Christmas at Timmy's house is always a big affair. You know, last year I got my wife a new car.
Always fun at the Timmy household. I've never actually been invited, but I hear it's always fun at the Timmy household.
Bring your own washcloth.
Next question. What do you say? Bring your own washcloth.
Yeah.
Well, it's important. At least you let people know. It's important.
Just in case.
Just in case. In which modern day country was St. Nicholas born in? Oh, Team Traffic.
Norway.
That is incorrect. Incorrect.
Turkey.
It goes to Team News.
We had
Turkey.
a sermon on that Sunday. That's what I know.
Okay. Oh, man.
Or originally it was called Patara, a city in the ancient district of, is it Lycia or Lycia in Asia Minor? So now you know.
Exactly.
In the movie, my favorite, by the way, Christmas movie. What's your favorite Christmas movie, Doug Turnbull?
Bad Santa, of course.
Bad Santa. Were you asleep until the 90s? You didn't have one?
Well, I mean, that's mostly true. Within 5 years.
My favorite is It's a Wonderful Life. And this question is about It's a Wonderful Life. In the movie It's a Wonderful Life, what happened every time a bell rang?
An angel got his wings.
Traffic.
Yes.
I thought that was a little bit easier than it turned out to be. Jared didn't see It's a Wonderful Life until like 2 years ago for the first time.
Really? Boo-hooed every time I see it now.
I told him he had to see it, and now he does nothing but cry like a baby. You've never seen It's a Wonderful Life?
I'm not a huge movie person.
Well, hold on. Do you have a heart? Do you have a soul?
Those 8 sizes too small.
So you're still stuck with the Grinch.
Oh, my goodness.
How have you not seen It's a Wonderful Life? I'm assuming everybody else has seen It's a Wonderful Life.
I'm really just not a huge movie person. It's not.
I'm not a huge movie person.
Wow.
You're the person who doesn't like movies. Oh, we have.
I didn't say I disliked them. I just haven't seen a lot of movies.
You have a homework assignment, and it is to watch It's a Wonderful Life, not on TV with commercials.
I'm going to take afternoon drive off and do that. Is that?
I think you should.
Without commercials, you become a better. Excuse me, am I wrong? You become a better human being.
Yes.
Yeah, that's true. We do have service up there.
You stream it, but you become a better. Everybody's going to agree with me, right? You become a better human being after you see It's a Wonderful Life.
Oh gosh, yeah.
Doug Turnbull, you don't know what you have waiting for you.
I can't wait.
Quite wonderful. Jay Black, did I ask you if you like It's a Wonderful Life?
Best Christmas movie there's ever been made.
See, Jay Black knows.
Jay Black.
I trust Jay's judgment for sure.
For some reason, is wearing a Halloween outfit for this Christmas show.
Well, we're filming it in October.
It's a Wonderful Life. Which country did eggnog come from? We've stumped both Team Traffic and Team News.
I'll tell you, yeah, it's a table back here.
America.
America is not the correct answer, although,
right.
Veronica Harrell, we all appreciate your patriotism. Not the correct answer.
How about England?
How about England? That's the answer. That's the correct answer.
It's British.
What's next?
So what is our score at the end of round one, Jared Yamamoto?
Oh, right now, Eric, it looks like news is beating traffic 50-10.
Oh, well, it's not insurmountable. We'll come back and see how Team Traffic does right after this.
Got a Christmas story to tell, and you really want to tell it well. Get it, don't forget it, on Kodak film. You'll feel better when you say I got it.
Every picture tells a story. Capture the color of Christmas this year on fresh Kodak film.
I got it. I got it.
Kodak wishes you some merry, merry pictures.
Ladies and gentlemen, singing the Wham! Christmas classic, please welcome Autumn Fisher.
Hey, Eric, this is Chris Chandler in the WSB News Center again, and an update on the kidnapping of Santa Claus, which we have told you about as breaking news. You remember just a few minutes ago we told you Kris Kringle, St. Nick, Santa Claus, favorite of children worldwide, abducted by a member of the Von Haessler Doctrine on his way here to celebrate Christmas at WSB. Greg Russ, the confessed abductor, has put out a statement saying he's going to have a list of demands very soon for Santa's release. Against Santa Claus abductor Greg Russ to release a list of demands, we're told, very soon. He says they will have to be met if we want to see Santa released. We'll keep you up to date and get that list just as soon as we get it here. For now, take you back, though, to the Von Haessler Doctrine Christmas special, already in progress.
I can't believe you're not at the Magic City or wherever.
I'll be there later. It'll make it rain, baby. It'll be great.
So that's where all the radio conventions happen, is strip clubs.
It looks like the Von Haessler Doctrine Christmas special is rolling along. But we all want to know the fate of Santa Claus. And what about Greg Russ's list of demands? When will we find out what he wants before he releases Father Christmas?
I will tell you this, I've noticed some changes in Greg lately. I thought that maybe he was, not at full depression or anything like that, but he was getting a little weird. I didn't think he'd do anything like this. I'm personally embarrassed that a member of the Doctrinaires, you know how much I love Christmas. This is why this is happening. This man is trying to hurt me personally because he knows that I love Christmas. But I am so embarrassed, and my apologies to this audience and the entire world, that someone from my show would abduct Father Christmas is so awful, I can't even really think of it. I don't know why. You say a list of demands.
That's right.
A list of demands. Well, let's find out what these demands are.
Okay, number 3. So you'd still like Santa Claus back, huh? Shut up, Santa. I'm doing the talking here. I've decided to release Santa. If you meet my list of demands. Number 1, I want a law passed that decrees that no Christmas commercial will air before the second Monday in December. They're starting way too early and I can't take it anymore. Number 2, Eric, for your crimes against me, by ignoring me, not loving me, you must listen to Paul McCartney's awful It's a Wonderful Christmas Time every day, twice a day, for the rest of your life. Santa knows that's an awful one too. And number 3, this one's kind of personal. I'd like a lifetime supply of Spanx. I think Jared's girlfriend Christina works for Spanx and she could probably pull this one off. I look good in women's clothing. And for every minute that passes that you do not meet these demands, I will snip off another strand of Santa's beard until there is no beard left. And at that point, is he really even Santa Claus? Tick, tick, tick.
I don't know what you people are clapping at. I certainly do not endorse this idea. And, think of the children. That's what I say. Think of the children. We have to get Santa Claus back somehow. But you know what? I believe as a show business professional, still, the cast, are you with me? We still have to try to do a show. Cross our fingers.
The show must go on.
The show must go on. And hopefully jolly old Saint Nick will somehow make his way away from that fiendish. I used to like that guy. He's one of my friends.
That mustache is really changing my mind about who Greg is.
Yeah, he really seems kind of evil now.
Yeah.
A Christmas gift from Radio Shack.
Before Christmas, they claimed they were bored. But then I found Radio Shack's incredible selection of electronic games. He's rescuing the fair maiden with the Kingman game. She's exploring dangerous new worlds with Zackman. And with the alien chase game, he can do space battle with an opponent or by himself. There are more gifts if anyone's bored. I was!
Fascinating electronic games from $7.95 to $59.95. Only at Radio Shack.
Ladies and gentlemen, singing the Chuck Berry Christmas classic, Run, Rudolph, Run, please welcome Drivin' and Cryin'.
Tell him take the freeway.
And apologies, this is Chris Chandler in the WSB Newsroom again. We've got a major development now in the kidnapping of Santa Claus, which we have been telling you about. The formerly beloved, now disgruntled Doctrinaire Greg Russ, the accused kidnapper, and we have just learned, I'm getting this from Washington, President Trump has offered to negotiate a deal to free Santa Claus. He so often has put out a series of tweets just minutes ago, and I'll just read this to you now. Santa Claus is a worldwide icon, and the Von Haessler Doctrine Christmas special is something I look forward to enjoying with my family every year. It isn't Christmas without Santa Claus, and it isn't Christmas without a great special from Eric Von Haessler. No one knows the art of the deal like your president, so I'm offering to get involved. Come on, Greg Russ. Let's make a deal. Let's free Santa Claus, all capital letters, exclamation mark, exclamation mark. Again, this statement just now from the White House via President Trump's Twitter. That's the latest. With that, back to you, Eric.
Hey, look, I think we can all agree these are, I would say, fractured times in this country. But if we can get Santa Claus back, hopefully Greg Russ will accept the offer, and perhaps we can make a deal here and get Santa Claus back. I certainly hope so.
This Christmas, people are being very choosy.
Merry Christmas. It's perfect.
Snoopy and Woodstock. Oh, thank you, my dear.
If you want to do something that'll be genuinely appreciated, be choosy and get Genuine Bell. Because when you get right down to it, this isn't the phone. This is...
Merry Christmas, Daddy.
For me?
It's for you.
Be choosy, get Genuine Bell.
And welcome back. It's time for round 2 of Who Knows Christmas?
All right, contestants, here we again, round 2 between Team Traffic and Team News. Right now, who's leading, Jared?
Right now, it is Team News leading Traffic 50-10, Eric.
Okay, Traffic, you got a chance here. In round 1, every correct answer was worth 10 points. In round 2, every correct answer is worth 20 points. So let's get on it, Team Traffic. First question. What did Frosty the Snowman do when a magic hat was placed on his head? Team Traffic.
He came alive.
Need more than that from the lyrics of the song.
He began to dance around.
He began to dance around. Sorry, Veronica Harrell. It is Team News. But you got plenty of time here. You got plenty of time. Let's get our heads back into this Christmas game.
Yeah.
It's okay. We're sub-zero, just like winter.
What is Ralphie's little brother's name in the movie A Christmas Story? What is Ralphie's little brother's name in the movie you've all seen, except for Doug Turnbull,
I saw it 2 years ago.
125 times? In this situation, I say if neither knows it,
negative on each?
Nah, because then Traffic will be out of it for heaven's
Yeah,
sakes.
we can't do that.
Yes.
Randy.
It is Randy.
Oh, wow.
Jay Black, are you having fun?
I have a question.
Yes, Jay Black has a question.
If a team finishes with negative points, do they get fired?
Yes. The answer is yes.
Sweet. So we
actually,
can take as long as we want here.
There's a lot on the line. Why, of course not. We wouldn't fire anybody in the Christmas season. We'll wait until Valentine's Day.
Is this becoming a traffic red alert?
This is becoming a traffic red alert.
We're gonna have to.
All right, a little smack talk from the news folk there. Next question. Which Christmas song contains the lyric, "Everyone dancing merrily in the new, old-fashioned way"?
Oh,
Team News.
rocking around the Christmas tree.
That is absolutely correct. Boy, Team Traffic needs to get on it now. They really do need to get on it. You guys do enjoy Christmas. You're aware of it as a thing.
Right now,
We just don't retain any of it.
I know. Ladies and gentlemen, it's because
people get home safe.
their minds are always on you and your commute. And that's why they are doing so poorly here. We found out who doesn't know Christmas at this point. You can always come back. Which one of Santa's reindeer has the same name as another holiday mascot? Which one of Santa's reindeer has the same name as another holiday mascot? Team News.
Cupid?
Cupid is the answer. Team News.
Christmas holiday mascot.
Which country started the tradition of putting up a Christmas tree? Veronica Harrell, Team Traffic.
Germany.
Germany.
And with that, Team Traffic is back in the positive again. They are back in the positive.
See,
10 points.
you're not leading, but you're back in the positive. You're on the good side, Team Traffic. In the song Winter Wonderland, what do we call the snowman? In the song, yes, Team Traffic.
Jack Frost.
It is not Jack Frost. Are you just saying things? Are words just falling out?
Jerry Reed.
No, you just lost 20 points.
In the song.
Oh, because the question wasn't over, huh?
No.
What's wrong?
You got it wrong.
I know I got it wrong.
So
As
you
far
lose
as
20
I know,
points.
as far as I know,
thought it was,
Doug Turnbull does not drink. That's as far as I know.
This game's about to get me started.
In the song Winter Wonderland, what do we call the snowman? You know, I will tell you that when I saw this, I realized that all my life I was just going, na 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 na, and I had no idea.
There was a snowman in Winter Wonderland?
We're going to go out and build a snowman, and dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. No, man. But you can do the job while you're in town. Well, in order to marry you.
Oh, wait.
Team News is
Are you buzzing in?
Parson Brown.
Parson Brown is absolutely correct. Did you guys know it was
Michelle
Parson Brown?
Wright is on fire.
Did you guys know?
I remember because I asked
No, I heard the song.
Yeah.
I heard the song again.
I was like, what's a parson?
I blame the
back
trivia.
in the old traditional days, it took a clergyman to marry you, and so you'd be Parson Brown. These days, you can just order something out the back of Rolling Stone, and you can marry anybody. In the movie Elf, what was the first rule of the code of elves? Boy, it doesn't look very good here. Maybe we should. If everybody says pass, I'll pass.
Pass.
Pass? All right, well, I'll tell you that the answer is treat every day like Christmas. Not a bad rule to have.
Yeah.
Common sense.
Yeah.
Should have known that, yeah.
You should have known that?
We all should have known that.
We all should act like that. Should we not, English Nick?
Every day.
Every day.
Well, you're not even American. What?
I'm all saying English.
You guys say,
make up for it.
you say Happy Christmas.
Happy Christmas. Yeah.
What's the name of the main villain in The Nightmare Before Christmas?
Oh, we were just discussing this.
Were you?
Yes, because I told him he could be Jack Skellington.
Yeah. Well, that's not the villain.
That and I did not bring.
No, you did not.
buzz
No, you
in.
did not. No,
So
not going to hold that against you. Anybody? I only saw this
he's
movie
got a
once.
song.
Very long time ago.
He's the fat worm guy.
I wouldn't know.
And he like eats the guys, and he's got that really cool song.
Team News.
Oogie Boogie.
Oogie Boogie is the name. Michelle Wright, I have to say, is the most Christmassy person up here.
She really is.
All of us. Tim Timmy.
Eric, we have to wrap up round 2 and come back for round 3. We'll see who wins the game.
All right. Where do we stand now, Jared Yamamoto?
Right now, News is leading Traffic 170 points to -10.
Folks, I will let you know that I am going to rig this game so that it is possible for Traffic to make a comeback so that you will come on back.
Chris Chandler in the WSB News Center again here to recap the big story of the day, of the year. But we got word that one of Eric von Haessler's Doctrinaires, Greg Russ, you know him, has taken Santa Claus hostage and is out with a list of demands now for his release. Those demands calling for legislation that would outlaw the airing of Christmas commercials until the second Monday in December. President Trump, as we have told you, has offered his services to negotiate a deal. And we're just getting this word that Greg Russ has not made up his mind as to whether or not he will accept President Trump's proposition. At this point, Greg says maybe, maybe not. We'll keep you up to date as the story unfolds.
Well, that's quite a turn of events. It looks as if the president is willing to negotiate for Santa's release. But will Greg Russ take him up on his offer? Wait, it looks like something may be happening. The president has called directly into the Von Haessler Doctrine Christmas special looking for Greg. And just then, as if on cue, Greg Russ did indeed phone in and began negotiating with President Trump. in an effort to strike a deal that would ultimately free Santa Claus.
All right, I gotta talk to this guy. So Greg Russ, you're the guy who kidnapped Santa Claus.
Yes, I am the one who kidnapped Santa Claus. There will be no Christmas this year, Donald Trump.
All right, I know you don't really talk like that, so how about you use your real voice, not snurdly whiplash or whatever?
Okay, let's get to it.
Why would you kidnap Santa Claus?
Because I don't want anyone else to have a joyous Christmas.
Listen, we need to come to a deal, okay? Let's negotiate. I am the best negotiator, obviously. Everybody knows this, so let's make a deal. I understand you have a list of demands.
Yes, and these demands need to be met. If they are not met, Santa Claus is not getting out alive.
Well, listen, slow down. Let's go through these one by one, okay? What's the first one?
First one on the list is I need a law passed, and maybe you can help with this, being president in the United States. I need a law that decrees no Christmas commercials air on TV before the second Monday in December.
All right, look, it's going to be a little tough. I can't write an executive order, and Congress doesn't like me very much right now, in case you're not paying attention to the news. But what I can do is reach out to some of the top TV executives out there. I know a lot of people in TV, so let me take care of that.
And that's true. You did have that Apprentice show, though I did prefer the season with Arnold.
Total flop, just like the last Terminator movie. Garbage. All right, what's your second demand?
Number 2 on the list is that Eric Von Haessler needs to listen to Paul McCartney's awful Christmas song, Wonderful Christmas Time, every day, twice a day, because he has neglected me as a friend.
Well, you really know how to hurt a guy. Would you learn that from ISIS?
No, but I did learn kidnapping from ISIS.
You're a cruel man, Greg Russ. Let me tell you this. I can issue an executive order that makes Eric Von Haessler have to listen to Paul McCartney's Wonderful Christmas Time over and over and over. The worst Christmas song of all time. Look, it is the worst Christmas song of all time. I will make him do it. What's your next demand?
The last demand on my list is I would like a lifetime supply of Spanx.
You want somebody to spank you?
No, this is the women's activewear.
Oh, yeah, the yoga pants, the real expensive ones. Melania wears those, and she's hot. Now listen, why do you want ladies' pants?
I look good in ladies' pants.
Well, I can't argue with that. You are very, very handsome. You're a very good-looking guy. Listen, I'll agree to all of your demands, all right? But I need you to do one thing for me.
Okay, what?
You have to say Merry Christmas to all the hipsters in Brooklyn every day from now until Christmas.
I'm not doing it. No, that's not happening.
Look, Greg, I am the world's best negotiator. Everybody knows this, right? Everybody knows. Look, I'm dealing with China. I can deal with China. I can deal with people in the Middle East. I can deal with Russia. Look, I need to wrap this up, okay? You either agree with our terms or I walk. I'm walking. If you don't agree...
I'm not doing it.
If you don't agree to the terms...
Okay, no, wait. Okay, I'm in. I agree. You really are the world's greatest negotiator.
So you're saying we have a deal?
We have a deal.
All right, I gotta go. I got something important to do.
All right, Santa, come on. We're getting out of here.
Santa! Santa is going to be free! Santa's going to be free! Yay! Christmas fairy! Christmas fairy! Santa is going to be free! Santa's going to be free! Woo! Meantime, we still have a Christmas special that I'm feeling extra special about now because I know Santa Claus is free. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome, singing the Christmas classic, Sleigh Ride, Miss Christina Aiklin.
Oh, wow! Look! We made it to WSB! Oh, I can't wait to see the Doctrinaires. I love them! Oh boy, I hope they let me in. They better. I have a song for them! Just hear those sleigh bells jingling, a ring, ting-a-ting-a-ling too. Come on, it's lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with you. Outside the snow is falling and friends are calling you. Come on, it's lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with you. Autumn? Tim? I'm here! Come on! English Nick? Jared? Someone! Our cheeks are nice and rosy and comfy, cozy are we. We're snuggled up together like two birds of a feather would be. Let's take the row before us and sing a chorus or two. Come on, it's lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with you. What? Is that the door opening? Yes! Guys, they let me in! Yippee!
Thank you. Now with part 2 of his reading of the Christmas classic, 'Twas the Night Before Christmas, please welcome once again, Fred Blankenship.
And then, in a twinkling, I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney, St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed all in fur, from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. A busy night. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack. His eyes, how they twinkled. His dimples, how merry. His cheeks were like roses. His nose, like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard on his chin was as white as the snow. The stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke, it encircled his head like a wreath. Wow. He had a broad face and a little round belly, that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump, a right old jolly elf, and I laughed when I saw him, in spite of myself.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am very, very happy to report to you now. You're going to keep on applauding because you're going to want to keep on applauding. Ladies and gentlemen, there is peace in the world. Ladies and gentlemen, Santa Claus is not only free, but Santa Claus is here. Santa Claus. Hey, come on over here. Oh, Santa Claus. There you are. Too. Well, you seem in good spirits. I know you had a rough night, man. I apologize for my own Greg Russ for abducting you, Santa Claus. Will you accept my apologies?
He's okay. He's just a little misguided. He had me tied up for this most of the night. And you know what this has in common with Jeffrey Epstein?
Are you talking about that tinsel for the tree?
Yes, the tinsel for the trees.
What does it have in common with Jeffrey Epstein?
It doesn't hang itself.
Come on now. Hey, oh, Santa Claus. Santa Claus, I believe that our own Greg Russ has had a bad effect on you. So, as happy as I am to see you, Santa Claus, my very own Greg Russ, I'm wondering, is he just in jail somewhere?
Well, I've done a lot of thinking about Greg.
So have I.
Yes.
I was going to fire him, and then, I don't know.
I've had a lot of chance to think. He took my cookie, he ate my cookie, he had me tied up. But being in the festive spirit, I'm going to give him a pardon.
Santa Claus pardon?
Santa Claus pardon.
Ho!
Wow, ho! Ho!
Ladies and gentlemen, perhaps,
friends,
just as a chant to maybe see our friend Greg Russ pardoned again in our own sights, how about a chant of ho, ho, ho? Let's do it. Ho, 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 ho. Come on. Is he coming or not? Ho, 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 ho. There he is. Greg Russ. I like seeing that. I was going to hug you.
The prodigal son has returned.
But now I'm thinking about that Paul McCartney song I have to listen to twice a day for the rest of my life.
I'm sorry, Eric. I just didn't know how else to get your attention.
Well, you have my attention. And you know, there's a lot of love here between me, you, Santa Claus, and the rest of the Doctrinaires. I think we can safely say we put our troubles behind us, and we're all going to have a very Merry Christmas.
Ho, ho, ho!
Ho!
Ho, ho, ho! It's time for the final round of Who Knows Christmas? And back to your host, Eric Von Haessler.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to everybody's favorite Yule game, Who Knows Christmas. This one, not much of a game so far, Jared Yamamoto.
No, it is not, Eric.
Team News versus Team Traffic here at WSB. It's a bit of a blowout. I want Team Traffic to know that you can win this because, what is it, 110 to...
It is 170 to -10.
Oh, my goodness. Okay, well, here's the deal. Every question in round 3 is worth 50 points. So you're either going to get truly blown out or get yourself back in this game. You can't say I didn't give you every opportunity. According to the song, what did my true love give to me on the 8th day of Christmas? Yes, Team Traffic.
8 maids of milking.
Yes, that is correct. And just that quickly, they jump right back in the game.
They're in the positive, Eric, at 40 points.
As far as I know, you're down only 170 to 40. Whose eyes are all aglow in the Christmas song? Maybe I should ask you, do you know what song is the Christmas song?
That I do know.
No, whose eyes are all aglow?
Jay Black is raising his hand in the back.
Jay Black is not an actual contestant. Hold on, though. Jay, you have something to say besides the answer?
No, I have speed round.
Okay. Jay Black has the answer, and if someone would like to pay him money, he is willing to give it up. But he's
Eric,
not
I have
playing.
a question. Eric,
Do we risk it?
No.
All right.
I don't know.
if neither team knows it,
Yes.
and Jay Black gets it right, can he award 50 points to whoever he wishes?
Yes, he can.
Oh, wow.
Yes, he can.
Interesting.
Or do you split the points?
Oh, so you're wondering if you could actually take away? Yes. No, because Christmas is a giving season.
Man, Jay.
So Jay Black, you say you have the answer to, if I can find where the question was.
I know.
You know?
Oh, now you know. I'm sorry, Jay Black. We have to go.
Tiny Tots.
Tiny Tots is the correct answer. What was the real name of the character Tim Allen plays in The Santa Claus? We know Turnbull doesn't know this. He doesn't watch movies.
Jay Black is raising his hand again in the back.
Jay Black spends a lot of time at home watching movies.
I like Christmas movies a lot.
I just didn't. Yeah.
Jay Black, we have no answers here. We have no answers here.
Pass.
What is the answer, Jay?
The answer is Scott Calvin.
The answer is Scott Calvin.
It was
Jay
on the
Black,
tip of my tongue.
Jay Black, who would you like to award your 50 points to?
In the interest of good radio, we'll give it to Camp.
Give it to Camp.
That makes the score 270 to 40, Eric.
Wow, that's a rip-off.
How much more time do we have? It's quite obvious that this game is over now. And my producer has told me that we still have almost 5 minutes to fill. So, for that reason, every question now is worth 100 points. My guess is no one will know this. How many gifts in total were given in the 12 Days of Christmas song? That's right. How many? Talk amongst yourselves as our contestants. Excuse me?
One. So this is riveting radio while everybody adds.
Jay Black, are you under the impression that I need yet another program director? Thank you.
Hey, this is worth 100 points here. This is a big deal. Okay, Team News knows they can put this away.
Hold on, we got
Team Traffic.
Team Traffic.
70.
That is incorrect.
What?
No, in this round you don't take it away.
No, take it away. It's got to be fair here.
You can't lose points?
No, you can't lose points in this round.
What do you have to add? What are we multiplying each time? Is it?
Yes,
because each verse you get, is it just 1 through 12, huh?
12 Days of Christmas. I mean, you get at least 12 partridges in a pear tree.
Oh, God.
All right, has anybody figured this one out? I think it's a stumper.
I think I might know.
Timmy.
78.
No, it's not 78.
It's more than 144.
Continue this next Christmas. It's going to take them all year to figure it
Yeah,
out.
we're gonna stay
I
right
think we
here.
have to pass this one, Eric.
It's 364 is the number of gifts. Because it's not
Yeah, I
just
just did
12,
1 through
you're
12.
adding each one to the other.
Because you got to have at least
Yeah,
12.
every time you go through it.
There
And
you
all that
go.
stuff.
See, she gave every gift. It kept
Exactly.
going on and on and on.
They should get some points for just thinking that way.
Do they need any more points?
Hey, Eric, this last question could be worth 500.
You know what, Jerry? I'm not saying that Team Traffic has let us down.
Man, this is hard.
All right, so do you want to
One
do
more question. They'll make it worth 500.
500?
500 points.
All right.
All right.
Our next question
All right.
is worth 500 points.
Quiet.
It's all on the line. What is the name of the last ghost that visits Scrooge in A Christmas Carol? The name of the last ghost. Team Traffic, it doesn't seem like they're going to jump on this one, Jared. I got to tell you.
I think they're still gridlocked.
Yeah, they're gridlocked.
Yeah, that's it.
Another 5-hour backup here. Well, we can do that while we're doing the trivia.
All right.
All right, I got a feeling that Team News is going. I hope that I do want to know what the actual score is at the end here.
Okay.
I think I can do that math.
Yeah.
Team News.
The last ghost is the ghost of Christmas future or the Christmas yet to come.
The Christmas yet to come is absolutely correct. Jared, I'm frightened to ask, what is the final score between Team Traffic and Team News?
Are you sure you want to hear this, Eric?
Well, I don't know if I want to. I just think that I'm obligated through contract to hear it.
All right, so with a final score of with 770 points, Team News defeats Traffic 770-40, Eric.
Oh, it was a close one. It was a close one. But right in the very end, Team News figured it out and got it. Congratulations, Team News. Timmy, take us home.
Hey, guests of Who Knows Christmas, stay at the lovely Motel 6 off of Peachtree Industrial Boulevard.
See you next year. Mwah!
Wake up, toys, or you're gonna miss Christmas Eve with the Kodak disc. Someone got the family a Kodak disc. Just look at all the shots they're not gonna miss. There's never been a time that's better than this to give someone the Kodak disc.
Give someone the Kodak disc camera this Christmas, and if they don't think it's the easiest camera they've ever used, Kodak will give you your money back.
So when you go out and shop, just remember to stop.
Get someone the Kodak disc.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. We've had a great time. We appreciate that you were here with us for this Christmas special. Things got a little dicey there for a moment. Santa was in a little trouble there for a moment. One of the Doctrinaires was really in some trouble there for a moment. But we got through it. Santa Claus has been freed. Greg Russ is back now, a member of the Doctrinaire family. And all is well in the world. Thank you all for being with us. And to take us out of the Von Haessler Doctrine Christmas Special 2019 for the end of his reading of the children's classic, 'Twas the Night Before Christmas. Please welcome one more time our friend, Channel 2's Fred Blankenship.
A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work and filled all the stockings and then turned with a jerk. And laying his finger aside of his nose and giving a nod up the chimney, he rose. He sprang to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the down of a thistle. But I heard him exclaim, ere he drove out of sight, Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night. Ho, ho, ho!
And that's the story story of the 2019 Von Haessler Doctrine Christmas special, The Greg That Stole Christmas. It was touch and go there for a while, but thankfully everything worked out and all came to a happy resolution. So, we wish you, dear listener, a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.